Most of the apps and websites we use every day have a purpose and bring us value. On the other hand, there are websites and apps that have no specific use and were created just for fun or out of boredom. In this video, we will take a look at 6 such websites that I have found in the last month. Enough talk, and let's get to it. The first one is called Obsolete Button, and when you go to this website, all you will find is a big red button with counter of how many times that button has been pressed. All you can really do here is to press that button. And then the counter will be updated. And that's it. Nothing less, nothing more. Even though it's just a counter button, I like it for its simplicity. It forces you to click on it out of curiosity and contribute to the counter.
What does this button do?
I don't know if this was the purpose, but I guess it works. Speaking of curiosity, the second website is aimed at just that. It's called Curiosity Game, and the goal of this game, or rather social experiment, is to measure curiosity in dollars. As crazy as it sounds, you simply pay to see what's behind the curtains. More precisely, according to the site's description, once you pay, you will be ranked in some leaderboard based on the amount you've entered.
There you go. Thank you, sir. There you go. There you go.
Then you will be able to see details of all payments up to yours, but no further. To get at least some value for your money, you can personalize your payment with your name and a message which will appear in the leaderboard. However, from my point of view, this is still not a great deal, because the higher you are in this curiosity ranking, in other words, the more you pay, then the less people will see your message. Either I didn't get it, or something doesn't seem to be working here. Despite this, I have to give a thumbs up for an original idea. I could imagine this as a way of raising funds for charities. I also like the nice design of this page, even though I wasn't curious enough to go behind the scenes and find out what else is behind the payment gateway. If you do, let me know down in the comments. We'll stay in the category buy a moment of fame, and on the next website that moment will only cost you $1. It's called $1 Shoutout, and you can promote yourself, your company, or basically anything you want here. For just $1 you can post any link and image and it will instantly appear on this main page. The catch is that your promotion will last until someone else does the same. If you want your moment to last longer, the author recommends you to buy a promotion on a second site called $10shoutout.com, which is basically the same thing, but since it costs $10, fewer people will buy it. I have to say that this idea reminds me $1 million website, and I would bet that the creator Antonio here was inspired by this famous project. Anyway, I guess it's working, since judging by the history of the promoters, it looks like quite a few people have already bought their $1 shoutout. Now brace yourself, because the next website I'm going to show you will take your breath away with its use and complexity. It is called Has TikTok Been Banned.com, and it literally answers the question of whether the TikTok has been banned in the US. In addition, this website should show their sponsor, and that is all it does.
Seriously? Seriously? Seriously?
Now let's move to another website, or more accurately a web game called CatClick. When I first came to this website, I thought it was broken, because there was just a black screen and all I could do here was to click anywhere and the only response was the sound. Later I found out that this is what the game is all about, clicking.
Perfect.
I've already seen several websites where you can measure your click speed used by the professional players, and also similar games like Cookie Clicker. But this one should come with multiple modes where you can compete with other players. Unfortunately, when I tried to switching between these modes, all it changed was that now it counted my clicks. I don't know if this was due to lack of other players or if the game was broken. Even the leaderboard page was showing some information that I just didn't understand. I lied when I told you that only useless and boring websites would be on this list, because the next one has the best use case I've ever seen. It is called ComplimentMe, and it writes you a personal compliment. All you have to do is fill in your name, how you feel, and rent. Then the super original website will write you some lovely words and you will feel better right away. Or you can fill in your friend's name and send him a compliment to make him feel better. It's a win-win situation. So these were the 6 special websites I found last month. Let me know which one you like the best and if you would like to see more websites like this in future. Thanks for watching and see you soon!